Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, figured do another shop talk, episode 2, and just show you what we're doing around here, just to show you all, kind of what I do and what's going on, just something to talk about, something to maybe help others looking to open a business. So, let's take a look at what's going on.
E-Ride Mini. We thought these would sell better. Nope, not really. So, which is weird because E-Ride is a very good brand, and with a good warranty, they've stood behind their warranty every time we've needed to do things, and that's been good. So, I don't know why the price is $3,599. I guess it gets up there, and some people are like, "Oh, I can get the Uzma for which we are a dealer for, by the way. We can get the Uzma for like $1,000 or whatever it is. Yeah, but this is more power, better battery, better warranty, better fit and finish, better thought out. But, I guess people in this range, it's more unique, right? So come in, talk to me, and I'll hook you up with a sweet deal because I want that gone and I want the one in the crate gone. So hit me up, and yeah, we'll make something happen. What else? Kind of reorganize here because we are expecting a couple bikes. I'll be bringing a video on that when they show up. They should be here today or Monday. Typical freight, you never know. I've bitched about freight before. When it says it's going to be delivered on freight, it means to the distribution center, which it would be in Springs, and then that means they process it, and then it's probably going to be Monday. So if it says delivery today, it's probably not going to be today. It's going to be Monday, which is fine, but you have to learn these things. Watch it now show up today. But anyways, I digress. So this bike right here, this was the one with the battery top. I'll kind of show you that here in a minute. We replaced that. We just need to now change out the old school wire to the new style of wire, which they provide you with the lid. They did stuff kind of half warranty-ish. I don't know, it was kind of weird. So anyways, this bike is about ready to leave. This bike can leave. He's going to come between 1 and 2 today and pick it up. It's done. We got the tire on, the tubeless on. We got, oh god, I forgot what we did. We did the brake pedal. We did foot pegs. I did the axle nut. I just did it because it was ground down. If you ride the gnarly terrain like I do, you're replacing that every year. He'll probably get away with it every 2 or 3 years, right? Golly, trying to think. Oh, put on an hour meter, the P-Tech guard, because you do need that in Colorado. It's crazy here with the rocks. Some people don't like it. Morgan at Highland Cycles out of Montrose talks bad about them. Oh, well, you're going to ding up your frame. Well, you're going to ding up your frame without a skid plate. Yes, the frame does get smushy under there because that's a lot of smacking, but it's better than going through exhaust. And if you're a person that keeps their bike anyways, whether it's on there or not, you're going to be selling a bike with a effed up frame because of a skid plate. I don't know. That's a lot of weight with rider to be smacking rocks in these boulder fields that we ride. Oh yeah, we bled the lines. We just went ahead and did that because we know the guy. We want him to have brakes when we're riding. I'm trying to think what else. The shifter was driving me nuts. Wasn't working properly, so put on a shifter. The Tusk brand, which is 100% identical to Hammerhead. Hate to say it, but it is. We do see he does need a new rotor, so we'll be telling him that. It's flared out here pretty bad, so we'll be mentioning that while doing that. Probably should go ahead and do the chain and sprockets, plus better gearing than factory. especially for the hard stuff we ride. Oh yeah, P-Tech rear rotor guards right here, and a P-Tech front rotor guard. You can kind of see it there. And then what was the other thing? It was this year, this is what it looked like for the K-Saver from P-Tech. So yeah, I think that was basically it for that bike. It's all ready to go, and he's gonna pick it up. My bike, I changed out the subframe, so complete new subframe. It was pretty easy to do, just kind of annoying. Kind of took two of us to go line up these holes, and I was missing a bolt here. One of the bolts for these arms, which don't come with the subframe, it's literally just the piece up here. This piece and the R piece would be separate, and these were fine. So this is all good to go. I got the Nibby Racing air filter to try out in there, oiled up, ready to go. And yeah, I got the battery, the anti-gravity 801 battery mounted slightly different, dropped down even more. So that is ready to go. Yeah, this bike's ready for Sunday. Adventure bike. I'm going to ride this one tomorrow. Yes. Not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going riding. Damn it. It's going to be nice this week, and I'm riding Saturday and Sunday. So I want to take the big bike out. I need to, get some pictures with stuff. So I'll probably ride it tomorrow with luggage rack and, well, obviously luggage rack ain't coming off. And maybe just the side bag for some review, some pictures. I'll probably take this one off and that one off, because I don't need to be bopping around with complete luggage right now. Do different reviews of how things are, and then I'll obviously get to try out the GPS tower that I have my old phone hooked to, that there is a charge port right here. So right there we got the big USB, and then we got the USB-C, so that's cool. So I'll plug that in, and that will charge. And I probably should do that here shortly, just so it is charged up and ready to go. We'll try this all out, try out the mirrors, and yeah, I mean the skid plate, see how it sounds with the skid plate, how much engine reverb might come off it from Black Dog Cycle Works. It's beefy. I mean, that's a beefy skid plate. Oh yeah, the BRP chain guide. Yep, trying some stuff out. I would love for IMS products to make some foot pegs for this guy. So I do need to reach out to Gary over at Cove, and see if I can get another set. Because I'll pay for them, and I'll have them sent to IMS products, and then they can look, see, and maybe go ahead and make some. Yes, their foot pegs are expensive. They're made in the USA. They're $170-ish, let's say, but they don't break. So that's why I run them on my 2-strokes and what have you. So yeah, nice foot pegs on there. I don't care if they're real huge, just a little bit bigger, a tad bigger. That's it. Some people like these big platforms, and I don't really like that. What else we got? Oh, we got this kid's bike. It's coming along. The front wheel came in just yesterday, so I got that on. I got the brakes on. We need to bleed the rear brake though. And Aaron still needs to do the wiring. Unfortunately, the kid keeps yanking on the wires, breaking soldering joints. So he's just gonna resolder what's here, because he's just gonna break it again. Unfortunately, we tell him not to pull on this. We have not seen somebody break this out of all our customers. I think once before, out of all the bikes. It's because he's pulling on this. No, don't do that. And what else we got? Oh, he has this broken dash. I mean, they didn't want to replace it, so it's kind of annoying because, it is what it is. But we got and how it mounts, it was pretty silly. It was some weird stem lock thing, bicycle thing. So unfortunately, Warp 9, much nicer unit, you don't have crazy stuff like that. It's a real like top nut here. So got a handlebar mount GoPro, because that's just a GoPro fitting, and we're just gonna kind of figure it out and put it up here. And if he wants to take it off, he can take it off. The Warp 9 bars are really nice. It has these bar ends. Protect your throttle. Kind of protect your grip and bar. Much better than him smacking his bars and having gnarly stuff like that. So, yeah. I was able to bend the headlight back. We'll put back on his little number plate thingy once we have, you know, that's like a last thing to button up. Oh, I couldn't find the connector for this, so Aaron needs to figure that out. That's part of his job when he does the wiring. But it's almost there. It's almost ready to go bye-bye. Thank goodness. He'll have a bin of parts. I'm going to offer them to him. I have no use, you know, for a jacked up wheel and for other stuff. So if they want these, I'm just saving them. Same with the caliper. And the rear caliper was, the pistons were, I guess, coming out crooked because the pads were really uneven. Hopefully that's all it is. It's not like a bent rotor or something. But yeah, we like this brand. It's reasonable. You get both front and rear. And look at that, stainless steel line. I have it routed really nice. So that's a really nice line. I think it's a little bit thicker, so I think it's gonna glide through this holder fine. So what you don't want to do is put 100 zip ties down this. Things are going up and down. Zip ties are no goodie. I'm sorry if mountain bike lines are pieces of shit. That's kind of, tell these manufacturers from Suron to E-Ride to Throne Serpent to whoever it is, you're getting closer, right? Some of the brands are getting closer, but go to a moto style. What's a moto style? Look at this. The line, here it is, goes up in here. It goes in this tube and runs up. This tube stays put. The lines inside go up and down. We'll look at a Beta over here. That's a Husky. We'll look at a Beta. Same thing. Clamps here. It's in a solid tube. This other is the Speedo line. It's a hard. It ain't gonna bend, and they just slide up and down with the suspension. And they go through a channel here and a channel in the number plate. Now, I don't know why on the E-Motos the kids love the bar light. This light works a lot better, especially if you get an LED. Works a lot better than this. Looks nicer too, I think. That looks nicer. That looks, well, I'm not a fan of that look. But these look nicer than this bullshit. So having a real headlight up here is so much nicer. But to each their own. I know they like not having fenders. We like riding off-road. We like having fenders. That to me is just weird. I get it probably from when trying to go undercover as a bicycle when you're clearly not a bike, and cops at this point know these aren't bikes. So I don't know what you're trying to hide. Yeah, I mean, you're really not. Yeah, I still might make an adjustment here. I set it how I would do a moto, but I just noticed they have the max line and the min line. I might actually go to there, so they'll come through here a little bit more. I have them all the way up because that's how we kind of set motos. So my fault there, but we'll change that. I don't know if it would make that big of a deal, really. This kid is freaking tall, so it might be better going higher. So we might try it in the parking lot and see how it goes once it's together. And that's a quick enough, like, put it on the stand, loosen, and just, well, I can do one side at a time and just shove that side up. And with two of us, it'll go real easy, real quick. And then we can just line it up over here. This has the plastic cable guide, but yeah, line it up. What else? This one's in for front brakes. I don't remember if Aaron said anything else. Just came in. So let him order the parts for that. This one we got parts, and we're just waiting on a sprocket. The sprocket I thought I had that would fit is actually for a Husky. It's not for that. So we're waiting on sprocket. Just got new sprocket bolts and nuts, which you should change all the time. People don't when they do it. I'm guilty of that too. I kind of go by looks, and if somebody's really messed them up, then you for sure should change them, right? What else? We changed the front sprocket, so rear sprocket's changing. A new chain is going on. P-Tech guards going on for the pipe. You notice the pipe's gone. The pipe's over at Yak's here in Palmer Lake. We don't have a welder, and so it was actually fixed from the factory, because this is like a 2025, 2026, whatever. It's a new bike, and it was probably, what do they call that? Not welded, but brazed or whatever. Yeah. So from the factory, yeah. Not cool beta. So see, even on expensive bikes, you can get weird oddities, you know. So anyways, they're touching that up. So that's out. And, you know, front tire is going to go on. We put the rear tubeless. Front tubeless will go in. That's right there. Obviously, you should change the O-rings on the exhaust pipe. You should fit this. This is what I use for my 300R racing, so hopefully it's the same size. Pack of 12, not badly priced. What else? Oh, we're just donating. We know we're donating a free P-Tech chain guard because it fits, and we happen to have a few of these just still lying around. So kind of goodwill stuff we do, right? Versus a dealer saying that's going to sit on that part for the next 20 years. I just want it gone, you know. I'll just write it off as we had to get rid of it, you know. It was a giveaway. It was marketing. Bye-bye. It's gone, you know. Let's see. What else? I think that's it for this one that I know. Oh, I think we're going to bleed the brakes too. That's kind of our thing. We just kind of do for friends. We take a look at their brakes, and like that other beta, it was nasty growing stuff in it, red color, dirty black. I don't know. Yeah, multitude of colors and gross. So just things we do, especially with friends, because I think that's what we're going to do here too. We're going to bleed the lines, just because when we ride with people, especially when we know them, we want to know their shit is working. So yeah, we're not big into the gas, obviously friends, and we'll work on their bikes. So contact us. It depends what it is. Doing tires, chain, sprocket, you know, a lot of stuff you want skid plate put on, this and that. Yeah, we can do that. Just contact us. Let's see what else is going on here. I need to take some totes up top side, which means moving the ladder back over here, which is scary. Nothing really. This is our office. So I still got a bunch of 4-stroke skid plates. Don't know what to do. If you're watching the video in your local, if you have a Sherco 2014 to 2022 PK013S, these are all P-Tech. And we have the KTM EXE-F 250 EXE-F something 350 XCF 250 XCF 350 2017 2022, might go higher than that. It all depends when they printed these labels. PK007H. These are beta RRRS 350 to 500 2020 to 2023. PK020B. Now, what are these guys? These guys are also KTM PK007. It doesn't have the flappy. I'm guessing PDS suspension, but I don't know. If you were to come in here and be like, hey, here's $50 cash, I'd probably be like, you know, cool. That's a smoking deal. So let me know if you're interested. I like those to move. It seems 4-stroke guys don't care about skid plates as much as the two-stroke guys. Oh yeah, we have a get-together tonight on Colorado Springs Dirt Bike Riders. And, well, I say tonight, depends when I put this video out, so you might be seeing this after fact, but I'm doing some giveaways. We're going to take some shirts. We're going to take these gloves left over and these 2 pairs of pants. We're going to take those, and those are being given away. See, that's the type of stuff I do because, like I said, it sat here and it's rode off at this point. It needs to go. I'm not trying to write it off for myself, but can go to a new home, and that can be good. I got some things for my daughters. I tried to sell them a couple times. No interest even for free, but hey, you got a kiddo. I had interest as far as like, hey, asking questions like, well, I don't know if they fit your kid. I don't know if your kid's a fat little fuck or if your kid's skinny. I don't really fucking know. So, like, how can I tell you if it fits your kid? So I kind of gave up, right? It's like, show up. If you think they fit, they're yours for free. They're free, for God's sakes. And then I have this jacket. It's I think it's a Mosk, right? Mosco, or however you say it. Yeah, free. What size is it? Somebody's gonna be like, you didn't say the size. Oh, I guess there. Yep. Moto Basilisk. It's a large. It's been down. There's a spot. But if you're getting into riding and you just need something, there you go. Also, climb pants. They also have the armor in them. They do have one little hole there. But otherwise, they look really nice. So somebody's wife just does a patch job right there. These are really nice climb pants. And these are a tall size 36. And as you can see, they have the good armor inside. So here you go. These are free too. Goodwill. So kids pants, adult jacket, men's, and men's adult tall 36 pants. Come on in. I'm gonna take this stuff tonight. Do some giveaways, hats I have left over, helmet bags, just stuff like that. Like I said, doing some giveaways, doing some promotions, if you will. So that's the idea for tonight at the Pinball Pub in Monument. So if you look that up, yeah, next time.
Follow the Colorado Springs Dirt Bike Riders and join us on our next social event. And we're also doing a ride. I'm doing a ride this Sunday, the 8th. So, yeah, if this video is up too late, then sorry. But follow that group, and I will be posting rides and what have you for electric, dirt, for everybody. Come on out, have a bunch of fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's just shop talk, it could be anything. So this is episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed. It kind of shows you what goes on over here at A&M Moto Toys in Palmer Lake, Colorado. But anyways, thanks for watching. Check out the next one and check out the riding videos, skiing videos. I have a bunch of different videos that I put up because it's a YouTube channel, which means I look at it as a TV channel. I talk about everything. If you don't like the topic, then you just move along, just like a TV station. I don't know why YouTubers get stuck on this topic. Like, I only, explore abandoned places. I can't talk about anything else. Or I only ride, so I can only do riding videos. Or I do ATVs, but I can't talk about anything else. Or I do 4x4s, and I can't show that I do ATVs or motorcycles or this and that. Who the F cares? Just enjoy the topics, and if you don't, you can just move along. Anyways, y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Have a good one.